Hi, I'm Coach Parasamani. I'm a 2008 Olympic team coach, and I am the owner and founder of Elite Taekwondo here in Houston, Texas. And I'm talking to you today about the 10 critical mistakes that parents make when they look for a martial arts school for their children. Because typically, when somebody looks for a martial art or Taekwondo school for their kids, 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10, probably higher percentage if you can have a higher than 9 out of 10, they never achieve their black belt. They quit. They burn out. And this is mistake number 6. And let me kind of paint the scenario for you. People will come into my school and they'll come to me after having been to, the school up the street or the YMCA or wherever. They are, looking for lessons, and they immediately equate the value with what they're getting initially with how many days per week can my son or daughter train. Can you come every day? Can you come on Sunday? You open on Sundays? And these are the kind of questions that I get. And before I go on, I just want to say, if you're in professional martial arts school, it doesn't matter if we're talking about Taekwondo or high level and really good karate or jiu-jitsu or judo school, it's not so much how many days a week can your student come, or can your child come. It comes down to what is the quality that they're getting per class? Because imagine that we take this analogy and talk about maybe going to some kind of extra education after school, Montessori or a Sylvan Learning Center type of situation. Well, what if your child can go every day, but the person who is tutoring math, and I've used this before, but it just really hits home with some people, and it does for me, is the person teaching math is teaching your child 2 + 2 = 6. Well, he gets to go every day, but that might be a detriment. And also, the other thing that really you should think about, and as a parent, I know it's difficult because you have limited time and you're running from here to there, and then you're not educated in martial arts, and this is why I'm trying to help. And you're not sure, what's right, and you hear so much disinformation. But the other thing you should really think about is that quality time with your child is time in, or her time in the class. That with a quality instructor, that's where you get the impact. And there's a lot of schools that don't have quality, so they try to portray quality or present quality as time. You can come every day. Great. It's not really a benefit if he's not learning properly, and that is a problem. Here at Elite Taekwondo, I have 6 locations here in Houston, 5 of which are inside of Lifetime Fitness. Here at Elite, we have people who come as a minimum. You have to come as a minimum of twice a week, or we won't even accept you as a student. And that's just the way we are. We're keeping a very high level of quality here. But just the same, to go further with that, I have students who come 3 days a week. I have some students who come 4 days a week, some that come 5 days a week. Some students come 6 days a week and train 2 times a day, sometimes 3 times a day. And of course, when we're training Olympians, they would train, 8 hours a day, 8 hours. So it's not so much how many days per week can he come. It's not that at all. It's more, what's the best schedule for my son, for my daughter? How should they begin? Should they begin with 1 day a week? Should they begin with 2 days a week? How should they begin? Let's take a look at them. And once again, here at Elite, what we do is we evaluate everyone that comes in here. And based on that evaluation, and it is a real evaluation, we determine, okay, you know what, it's best he comes 3 days a week, and this day will be rest, and on those days he'll do this at home. And this is the way to get it started. Also because our practices are not kind of, a babysitting or kind of laid back practice. These are practices that have been kind of an amalgamation of Olympic athlete development and Taekwondo. And so because of that, it's very physical, and they'll need a day of rest. So in that particular example, that's what we'd recommend. And then of course there's some other athletes that are better off to start at 2 days, and some better off to start at 4 days. So that's a red flag. And it's not such a big red flag, but because it's pretty standard in the industry. But when it is, value is being equated only by the amount of days that you can come and train, then you have to think about, if I bring him 5 days a week, is he going to be learning 2 plus 2 equals 6? Or is it better that he start, learning 2 plus 2 equals 4 at Elite Taekwondo, and starting at 3 days a week with an Olympic coach's plan that says, okay, we're going to start here and we're going to end here. So when you're looking for schools, please keep that in mind and consider that. Thank you.